Hi guys, and welcome once again to Nou'rish, a place where we seek holistic healing, mind, body and spirit. I am Bibi and I love having you here. So, as you already know, I hope you know, that I am not in my own home at the moment, and I am not in a place where I can make home videos that have to do with cooking and food preparation, and so that created a predicament in terms of YouTube content. So I decided to share some of my personal interests with you, just so that we can be friends and get to know each other. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's what this video is. So, another recap. I am a seasoned thrifter. I literally have rummaged the thrift shops in Stellenbosch, in Somerset, in Cape Town over the years. Literally, like I literally have shops where I get calls if something that would appeal to me, that they know would appeal to me, or that they think would appeal to me, comes in. Vintage stores, thrifting boutiques, thrift stores, hospice stores. I have done it all, literally all. Everything, I have done it. So I haven't thrifted in years, literally I think in 3 years, partially because school got hectic. Long story, watch the last video. Like just it got a bit too much, and I didn't have the time nor the money to thrift. And in between moving between provinces, from Cape Town to Durban, from Durban to the Free State, I really haven't gotten to settle into a place long enough for me to actually look for thrift stores, find thrift stores and thrift. Which brings me to this cute little town I'm in Welkom, where I am currently residing, Lord knows for how long. It has apparently, allegedly, it has a very rich thrifting community. Now, when I heard this, I knew I have, even if I'm not necessarily looking for anything, I have to explore. I have to see what they have, just in case there is a gem, there is a treasure in the chaos. So yeah, that's how this video happened, and I thought, well, why don't I just take you guys with me and see how my first vlogging, thrifting, recorded experience goes. And so yeah, in terms of tastes, I am not looking for anything in particular. I think I already said that. But in terms of clothing, I love things that are simple. In fact, in terms of everything that has to do with being a human, I have a very simple style. However, in its simplicity, there must be something that makes it stand out. It must be unique and intriguing in some way. And even though it's simple but unique and intriguing, it must have pizzazz, man, and there must be craftsmanship. There must be some effort that's been put into whatever it is I'm buying, or it must be a rare item. I wouldn't go thrifting for cups and saucers. Well, I mean, if I did find an amazing set, but I've never found an amazing set. I would go thrifting for like great books, you know, those little coffee table books. I've gone thrifting for vintage jackets like Caducci and Gucci and Versace or Versace, depending on who you are. Anything literally that you would not be able to regularly find at your Woolworths, your what are the other shops? At other shops, okay. So yeah, that's my style. Home decor, I am very modern, and I don't like lots of color. You've probably seen in most of my videos, I'm a very monochromatic type of person. So I love little bursts of metal finishes. I love modern decor, but it's modern with a little bit of mid-century, with a little bit of industrial, and a touch, literally just the touch of boho. If you can imagine in your mind what that looks like, that's what I love in terms of home decor. So yeah, now let's go see what Welkom has in store. So my thrifting experience here was okay. There are a lot of pawn shops. So in my experience, there is a difference between a pawn shop, a vintage store or a vintage boutique, and a thrift shop and a hospice, right? Each of these people bring items to based on multiple factors, right? But the quality that you'll find in pawn shops of items is usually not as high or not curated or not seasoned, and I don't know, it's just pawn shops just have a bad reputation for selling people's junk. So it's stuff you want to get rid of but you want money for. Thrift shops are where people drop off things that they don't want anymore. They don't expect any money for it. So that's usually where you'd find a combination of trash, junk, and then like I don't even know what to say, like the perfect finds. And then vintage boutiques are all good, honey. They are where you will find the best of the best. They are curated, they hold brands, they have fancy displays, you're not allowed to touch anything. You get into one like that, just know that you're not trying to look for a bargain there. Everything there is probably somewhere you can afford, okay? So yeah, Welkom is full of pawn shops. And so we went to like, I think 10 that I can remember. And in some of the stores I was asked not to film, and I respected that. In some of the stores basically they didn't care whether I filmed or not. And then in other stores, when I asked for permission, I got it. So I tried to record as much as I could, but I was asked not to record all the stores, the outside. So the signage and the boards, I don't know. So I respected that too. But most stores you won't be able to see, I think, the outside. But this brings me to what I actually saw. I didn't find a lot of stuff, but I did say I wasn't looking for anything in particular. So I was just checking the quality of their deals, and I was checking the products they have, basically looking at stock and checking which ones I'd most likely visit if I ever had interest in thrifting here. So I got some stuff. Let me show you. Okay, item number 1. By the way, I didn't get a lot of stuff. I literally got like a couple of stuff, like a handful of stuff. Nothing too much, just a little couple of stuff. And I will show you a clip of what I was going for with this particular collection of items. In my mind, there is this display of avo plants, avo seeds, growing avo babies, okay? But I wanted to display them in my room back home at my mother's house. I wanted to display, because I have been growing. I have like 12 avo seeds that are currently growing, and I'm so excited to actually use these. But anyway, so this is the vision of what I'd like to do with all of these knickknacks that I've gotten in terms of building my little avo display. So I got, by the way, these have been quarantined, they've been washed and scrubbed, and they have sat in bleach for 2 days, or bleach water for 2 days. So the first one is super cute. Like, can you just? It has a little bit of a gray tinge to it, which I absolutely loved about it. And I think this was 5 rand. Ching ching. Second one, I mean, I wanted shapes that were unique, but not common, but not also, they wouldn't clash because it's a single display. So I wanted them to, because I went for this one first, everything else kind of follows its lead. So here's the second one. I could have gotten 3 of these because I didn't buy these in one store. These are from different thrift stores. But at each thrift store, as I was purchasing, I kept seeing these ones, and I thought, I don't want repetition, so I only got 1. Also 5 rand. No, sorry, this was 15 rand. I got this one, which is a lot larger than this one, and the shape is also not as curved. Oh, I love this one, and it's also a beauty. But also what to consider with this display was the tops of them, because the avo seeds are going to sit over here and the roots are going to go down here, so I needed to like find narrow tops, so it worked for me. This one I absolutely adored, like I loved this, right? And then I only realized when I got home after washing it that this was a diffuser, the container that had the diffusion happening in it. So I can't believe somebody actually sold this to the thrift store, and now I bought it, but it was 5 rand. So, and anyway, I feel like if I turn it this way, it's barely noticeable. I tried to save the absolute best for last, but maybe they need a little bit of background because that's just the person who I am. Now, I am a lover of marble. Since I can remember knowing what countertops were, I always in my mind wanted white, gray, and gold marble countertops. My mom literally wants, she's a lover of marble too, maybe possibly where I get it, and she loves black marble that has imperfections and chunkier things going through it. She loves the quartz look with the little glitz and glam. I'm not that girl. I love a very simple, straightforward, white, pristine marble with specks of gray going through it, and if I can, like a little inkling of gold veins, like just, and I know that's not natural marble, but basically white and gray marble is my favorite, and if you can get it modified, which you can, with the gray veins, the gold veins, then you are speaking to my heart. So when I was thrifting, I came across the most bizarre item, okay, connected to my love of marble, and it was absolutely perfect. It was the mid-century modern, simplistic but unique look. Let me show you. Are you ready? Do you want to see? Because I want to show you. I'm so excited. You see, just give your woman money. It's so easy to make me happy. Like, anyway, so I got, look at that. Whoa, who's she? Oh, baby. Wow. This beauty and her twin sister were 60 bucks. 60 bucks. These, as all my items, have been washed, scrubbed, and they have sat in bleached water for a while, and they came out, let me shine them. They came out looking fabulous, honey. Look at that. Look at the marbling. Look at the veining. Ooh. Ooh, whoa. Come on, focus camera. These cutie pies, these absolutely stunning pieces are cute. You know what? Let me just show you. Allow me to show you. So, I'm not going to be able to show you the inside, but they have an FV initialed on the bottom, right? FV. So, your girl, I just thought, why not? I went to Google and I checked out who FV was. FV in the marbling world is an artiste. He's an artiste. He's not a, I'm a tradesman. No, it's not tradesman. He's artiste, okay? He does this for a living and only this. And he does it for boutiques and expensive shops and celebrities. The name is Famietta V. I don't know what the V stands for, but Famietta works with marble. And this specific FV set is 60 pounds. Hold on. Oh, $60, my bad. And 55 pounds, or 55 pounds, depending on, what country you're in. So I decided to go check out how much 55 pounds is. let's see, $60 in rands is 924. Not bad. Now 55 pounds. 55 pounds. I'm actually looking it up because I want you to get a sense of, you know, where we are. These were possibly, I'll just put a screenshot up here. These were possibly 1,125.99 rand. So these beauties that I got, me, little me, I got these for 60 bucks, right? Which is like 30 each. When in reality, they value and they're in amazing condition. I'm sure you can see. Very few chips, scratches. Oh, come on, camera. Very few chips, very few scratches. The veining is gorgeous. They are heavy. 1,125.99 versus 60 bucks. Celebrate good times. Come on. Look. This is when I said to the person who took me thrifting, I said, look, we can stop. I mean, we don't have to go anywhere. We're here. We're here. Like, guys. Anyway, you can see clearly how happy simple things make me. And well, I tried to check if I could purchase, you know, another set because they also come in black, my mom. So yeah, I found out that the shipping would be twice. So in total, I would have paid 4,000 rand to get them to South Africa in black. Yeah, no, it's not happening. If you possibly can, for the world and for yourself, try to thrift, try to buy secondhand, try to reuse, be creative in how you do up your home, or, you know, upscale your rooms, renovate, whatever it is you're doing. Just try and look for more sustainable ways of doing that. And it is just as rewarding. The fact that these have been previously used has no bearing on the fact that this is 1,000 rand in my hands that I paid 60 rand for. You cannot buy that feeling anywhere. So you get you know, your buck's worth by thrifting, by recycling, by reusing, by salvaging. So do it. But from me and these gorgeous babies, we say goodbye.